Close your eyes for a moment, take a deep breath, and feel. Allow yourself to dive into this stillness that often feels overwhelming, yet carries a profound truth. It is in this silent space where souls touch, even when words fade and hands no longer meet. The angels guide me to say that you are being felt now. There is an energy, a pulsation, that connects you to that person, something that neither time nor distance can erase. And in this exact moment, they feel you. Not with common senses, but with something deeper. Something that transcends logic. Have you ever wondered why certain thoughts simply arise, like an unexpected wave? Why, even in the midst of routine, there are moments when the heart seems to whisper his name. The angels say this is no coincidence. This connection is real and powerful, and even if he doesn't say it, even if the silence on the other end screams louder than any words, he feels you. It's as if your name is engraved in his energy, echoing in his heart in a subtle yet undeniable way. Remember, silence is not empty. On the contrary, it is where many answers hide. Perhaps he doesn't know how to express what he feels, or maybe he doesn't even understand what he's going through. But the angels reveal that, in moments of calm, when he looks at the sky, feels the wind on his face, or simply allows himself to close his eyes, you appear. Not as a distant memory, but as a vivid, pulsating presence that ignites something within him. And that brings us to a truth that the angels want you to understand. The energy you radiate, the love you carry, it is a beacon. Even if the words have been lost along the way, even if the distance seems insurmountable, your light continues to reach them. They may not be ready to admit it, they may even try to escape this connection, but they feel it. The question the angels are asking now is, are you ready to accept this truth? Once, someone came to me to share their story. They said that, even though they hadn't spoken to a special someone for years, they felt that person in unexpected moments, as if a fragment of their soul was still intertwined with theirs. One day, they found a white feather fallen on their window, an unequivocal sign from the angels. It was then that they realized that, even in silence, there was a constant exchange of energy. This exchange doesn't depend on words, but on something greater, the connection that only souls can comprehend. And this is exactly what is happening now. Perhaps you're wondering, but then, why doesn't they come closer? Why don't they make themselves known? The angels say that divine timing is at play. There is a purpose in the silence, even if it seems cruel. Sometimes, this is the space needed for wounds to heal, for souls to reunite stronger, more whole. Meanwhile, the angels ask you to trust. Light a candle tonight and with your hands over your heart, whisper softly, I release love and light. I trust divine timing. By doing this, you not only strengthen your energy, but also send a message of clarity to the connection that exists between you. And know this, they feel it. In the most unexpected moments, when everything seems calm and peaceful, your presence reaches them. It's like a whisper in the silence, a breeze that touches their face and makes them remember. Get ready, because what is to come is deeper than you can imagine. The angels want you to know this. Silence is not the end. It is the necessary pause before the next chapter. And as you reflect on this message, know that the next revelation will be even more intense. So, are you ready to hear what comes next? Have you ever noticed how, at certain times, life seems to whisper something your soul longs to hear? There are moments when the wind carries a hidden meaning, when a bird lands in just the right spot, and suddenly, you feel something shift within you. These are signs. Divine whispers that, even in silence, have the power to transform everything. Today, the angels have asked me to share something important with you. They have been speaking to you, and these signs are just the beginning of a great change. Imagine for a moment. You are walking through a peaceful forest. Around you, there is a golden light filtering through the trees, creating dancing shadows on the ground. The sound of a falling leaf echoes, and suddenly, you feel a gentle warmth in your chest, as if something greater is trying to reach you. This is exactly how the angels communicate, gently with love, but also with a force that reaches the depths of your soul. And they are trying to tell you something now. Are you ready to listen? Perhaps, in the past few days, you have felt restless. There's a sense that something is shifting, but you can't quite explain what it is. It's as if the world around you is moving in a way you can't see, but can feel. The angels want you to know that this sensation is not by chance. There is something powerful happening within you and around you. A cycle is ending, and a new one is about to begin. Have you ever noticed how certain seemingly ordinary events can carry deep meaning? A song playing on the radio at the exact moment you're thinking of something important. A white feather appearing on the ground, as if it was left there just for you. The clock striking 11:11 or 22:22 when you least expect it. These are subtle signs, but filled with intention. They are reminders that you are never alone, that there is a divine force guiding your steps, even in the most challenging times. There's a story that the angels want you to remember. One day, a person was going through a period of deep uncertainty. They felt lost, as if the world around them had lost its colors and brightness. While walking down the street, their eyes were drawn to the ground, where a small white feather was resting. Something inside them knew that it was no coincidence. They felt enveloped by an inexplicable peace, as if someone was saying, "You are on the right path. Trust." And that's exactly what they did. In the days that followed, their life began to change in unexpected ways. What seemed like a simple object on the ground became the sign they needed to keep going. And now, the angels ask, what signs have you been ignoring? What has the universe placed before you, but your busy mind failed to grasp? Take a deep breath. Recall recent moments when something caught your attention, something that seemed small, yet made your heart beat different. Perhaps it was a phrase spoken by someone, a dream you had, or even that moment when silence seemed to speak louder than any words. It's important for you to know that signs don't appear by chance. Every feather, every repeated number, every déjà vu sensation is a reminder that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Even when the journey may seem uncertain at times, the angels are by your side, holding your invisible hand and guiding you to the next step. And the next step, dear one, will be grand. They can already see what's coming. You're about to step through a door, and on the other side lies something your soul has been yearning for a long time. But the signs don't just come to reassure. They also come to prepare. To embrace the changes that are on the way, you need to open your heart to the new. The angels are asking you now, trust the flow of life. Trust your intuition. Trust the light you carry within you, even on days when it seems hard to see. The transformation you've been longing for has already begun, and the first hints are all around you. If you want to strengthen this connection and better understand the signs the angels are sending, try something simple. Light a candle tonight. Choose a quiet place, sit comfortably, and with your eyes closed, say out loud, "I accept divine guidance. I am open to the signs of angels and to the transformation that is on the way." Let the flame of the candle symbolize your own light, the one that never goes out, no matter how strong the wind blows. Do you feel it? That calm beginning to wrap around your heart as you read these words? It's the presence of the angels, whispering in your ear that you are being cared for, protected, and guided. They want you to know that no matter how challenging the path may seem right now, there is something extraordinary waiting for you just ahead. And the signs, those little everyday miracles, are just the beginning of the revelation. And as you reflect on all of this, I want you to know, this is just the beginning. The angels have so much more to say to you, and what they will reveal in the upcoming moments will be even deeper. Are you ready to continue? The change has already begun. There are moments in life when the heart becomes a fortress. Not because you wanted it to, but because past experiences, those scars that still echo of old pains, have built high walls to protect what is most vulnerable within you. I understand. And the angels understand too. They whisper that, often, what you call protection may be what is stopping you from receiving what you desire so much. Have you ever felt that? That feeling of wanting something new, but realizing that something is keeping it at a distance? The angels are here to tell you, it's not a lack of love around you, but rather the invisible barriers that fear has built. Fear of loss, fear of surrendering, fear of history repeating itself. But what happens when you close yourself off? The energy that should be flowing simply stops. And where there is stagnation, there is no room for the new. Once, someone told me something that you might recognize. She said she always felt a weight on her chest when she thought about opening her heart again, as if something was pulling her back. One day, while walking through a park, she found a butterfly perched on a flower. It seemed so fragile, yet so free at the same time. In that moment, she felt a deep message. The butterfly only becomes who it is because it accepts the challenge of leaving the cocoon, even without knowing what awaits outside. And then she realized. It was time to leave the emotional cocoon she had built, even if it meant facing the unknown. The angels want you to know that there is something waiting for you. Something beautiful. Something that can only come when you allow the barriers of fear to start dissolving. They are holding your hands now, whispering to your heart, trust. You can love again. You can open up without losing who you are. And above all, they want you to free yourself from the idea that the past defines your future. It doesn't define. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Feel the air flowing in and out gently. Now place your hand over your heart and ask yourself, what am I still holding on to that no longer serves me? It could be resentment, hurt, or even a memory that keeps resurfacing. By asking this question, you will begin to realize something important. What is trapped inside you doesn't need to be part of your story anymore. And this brings us to an essential point. The angels want you to know that opening your heart to the new doesn't mean forgetting the lessons of the past. It means honoring them. It means looking at them and saying, I've learned. I've grown. Now I'm ready for something that resonates with who I am today. Because you have changed, even if you haven't realized it. Every step you've taken, even the most painful ones, has been shaping the incredible person you are now. You might be wondering, but how do I do this? How do I let go of the past? The angels have a simple guidance for you. Today, at the end of the day, light a candle, sit in a quiet place, and repeat these words. I am worthy of love. I release the past and welcome the new. My heart is a gateway to light. As you do this, visualize a golden light surrounding your chest, as if melting the barriers that fear has built. This light is the presence of the angels, clearing the path for love, in all its forms, to flow freely to you. And remember, it's not just about relationships with other people. Opening your heart is, above all, about opening up to yourself. It's about looking in the mirror and seeing clearly your own beauty, your own strength. When you love yourself deeply, something magical happens. The whole world begins to reflect that love back to you. But here's the secret the angels want you to keep. There's no need to rush. Healing the heart is a process that happens in the right time, at the pace your soul has chosen. And it's okay if it takes a little longer. What matters is taking the first step, even if it seems small. Because every step is a sign that you are moving towards what truly matters. Now, ask yourself, what is my heart trying to tell me right now? Listen carefully. It might be a memory asking to be released, or a sense of hope that you haven't felt in a long time. Whatever it is, know that it's your soul trying to communicate with you. The angels are by your side, helping you listen. And as you reflect on this, know that something is moving quietly. A change is about to happen, and the angels whisper that it will be gentler than you imagine. But for it to happen, you need to give permission. Are you ready to open your heart and allow the new to enter? The answer is already within you. Listen to it. There comes a moment in life when everything seems suspended, as if the air around us carries a meaning that we can't quite decipher yet. Maybe you've felt this recently, a kind of silent restlessness, as if something is about to change, but you're not sure what. I need to tell you that this is not by chance. It's a calling, a wave of energy from the universe, activated by the angels, who whisper in your soul that transformation is closer than you think. The angels show that every spiritual journey has its cycles, and theirs is about to enter a new stage. I see clarity where there used to be doubt, like the exact moment when the morning light breaks through the darkness of night. Do you see it too? Something within you is awakening, begging to be heard. It's like a subtle melody playing in the background of your heart, inviting you to align with the purest and truest parts of yourself. But what is changing, after all? What do the angels want you to know? They show me that this transformation is a reunion with your essence. Everything that seemed out of place, all the unanswered questions, are now beginning to fit together like pieces of a puzzle. The angels want you to trust in this process. They are working alongside you, even if you can't see them. That warm feeling in your chest or the unexpected shiver that runs through you during the day. Those are signs of their presence. They are gently guiding you towards a path where love, clarity, and purpose intertwine. Think of your life as a river. Sometimes, the waters become murky and the flow seems uncertain, but now the river is starting to calm down. The once chaotic current is beginning to follow a defined course, leading you exactly where you need to be. And the angels are there, like divine beacons, illuminating every curve of this path. They show me that there are opportunities ahead, doors that will start to open, and it is up to you to have the courage to walk through them. Do you feel what's happening? This shift isn't external. It begins from within. It's what the angels call spiritual alignment. A new harmony between who you were, who you are, and who you are meant to become. That's why certain things that used to make sense now seem empty. Certain relationships, certain habits, even certain thoughts. This is a sign that the new is approaching. Something greater, more meaningful, is taking shape. And you know what's even more beautiful? You are not alone in this journey. The angels want you to know that as you move forward, they are clearing the path ahead of you. Each step in your journey will be guided. But there is something you need to do: trust. It's time to release fears, doubts, and beliefs that have weighed you down on your path. Close your eyes for a moment and feel this message from the angels. You are worthy of every blessing that is about to come your way. Trust. We are here. But how can you align even more with this transformation? I want to share something simple yet very powerful. Tonight, light a candle. Choose a moment when silence surrounds you. Place your hand on your heart and repeat, "I am worthy of light, I am worthy of love, and I accept the transformation that the angels bring to me." By doing this, you will be creating space for the new to enter, for the energy of the angels to flow freely into your life. Do you see how everything is connected? There are no coincidences. Every sign, every intuition, every moment of pause is leading you exactly where you need to be. The angels are aligning everything, your emotions, your choices, and even the people who cross your path. They want you to know that what is coming will be greater than anything you have imagined. Get ready, because the next step of your journey will be filled with light and purpose. And as you reflect on this, I ask, what might the angels be trying to tell you right now? Write in the comments an intention for your life. Declare to the universe what you wish to transform and watch as that energy begins to flow. After all, you are ready to receive all that is beautiful and true. And remember, this is just the first message. What the angels have to reveal to you goes beyond what we can imagine. Stay with me, because the next step of your transformation is closer than ever. There are moments in life when the silence around us feels heavy, as if each heartbeat carries an unanswered question. Maybe you felt this recently, a restlessness that comes from within, as if something needs to change, but the path is still obscured. I want you to know that the angels are by your side now, and they have sent me this message for you. It's not by chance that you're here, reading these words. There is a profound truth that needs to be revealed, and it begins with the awakening of your soul. Imagine a flower in early spring. For months, it has been hidden, buried under the cold and weight of winter. But even in the darkness, its essence has never stopped pulsating. So it is with your soul. Even on the hardest days, when everything seems to crumble, there is a light within you that never goes out. The angels want you to know this. You are like that flower, and the time to bloom is approaching. You may have felt an inexplicable longing lately, a desire for something you can't quite name, but that seems to call from afar. This feeling is not a mistake, nor a coincidence. It's your soul whispering that it's ready to awaken, ready to break free from the pain, the hurts you've carried for so long, and the fear that sometimes seems to hold you back. The angels are here to guide you through this process of healing and renewal. They are holding your hand, even if you don't realize it. Think about the signs that the universe has been sending you. Maybe you heard a song that touched your heart in a moment of doubt. Perhaps you came across something simple, like a feather on the ground, or felt a gentle breeze on your face amidst tears. These small happenings are not coincidences. They are subtle touches from the angels, reminding you that you are never alone. They see your heart, they know your most secret pains, and they are aware of the strength you possess, even when you doubt yourself. And now, I want you to do something. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Place your hand over your heart and feel the energy pulsating within you. Repeat to yourself, I am worthy of healing. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of the light that surrounds me. Allow these words to fill every corner of your soul. By doing this, you will be connecting with the angels, making space for the healing to begin. There's a story that the angels have asked me to share with you. Once upon a time, there was someone who, like you, felt that their heart was too heavy to go on. This person had lost faith in themselves and thought they would never be able to overcome the challenges they faced. One day, while walking alone, they came across a butterfly resting on a flower. Something so simple, yet so full of beauty, made them stop. In that instant, they felt a presence, a gentle warmth, as if an invisible hand touched their shoulder. At that moment, they knew they were not alone. They knew the angels were there, taking care of them, guiding them towards a new beginning. And now, you are about to feel the same transformation. The angels are whispering a truth to your heart. You don't have to carry everything alone. There is a divine force around you, ready to lift the weight you have been carrying. But for this to happen, you must allow it. Allow the past to dissolve, the wounds to heal, the cycles of pain to end. You deserve this. You deserve the freedom to walk without the chains of what's left behind. And you know what's most beautiful about all of this? The awakening of your soul is not just about you. When you allow yourself to heal, your light begins to illuminate those around you. You become a beacon for others who are also lost. The angels want you to know that your healing journey is actually a gift to the world. Because your light is unique, and it is that light that will attract the miracles that are yet to come. Right now, I feel like there's something within you that is starting to shift. A new energy, a new purpose, a new strength. And that's no coincidence. The angels are working silently, paving the way for you to shine like never before. But there's something you need to do now. Trust. Trust the signs. Trust your intuition. Trust the love that the universe has for you. And as you ponder on this, I want to leave you with this question. What is your soul trying to tell you right at this moment? What is the wish that is tucked away in your heart, waiting to be heard? The angels already know the answer, but they want you to uncover it for yourself. Because it is in this process of discovery that true healing takes place. Get ready. What's coming is greater than any expectation. It's the rebirth of your soul. And the angels are here, by your side, celebrating every step you take.